Hey, can you describe the emotions of knowing you was going into this game? Just you've been talking about Kawhi for the whole month, just getting him back, and you don't have him, and you had to respond at the same time. Like, how did you manage those emotions throughout the game today and then throughout the day today?
I mean, I don't know how many times we gotta say it. Regardless of who's playing, who's not playing, you know, I gotta be aggressive, and we feel good with where we're at, with who we have.
Right, PG, when you guys have a 31-point lead, now you're down one, and then you hit the shot. Is that just based on the confidence you have in your game, the confidence they have in you to look for you in that moment?
Yeah. You know, I was just trying to stay in rhythm. But yeah, it's just, you know, got confidence in myself. You know, I can knock any shot down and get any shot off. So I was just trying to create space and find space, and I was able to do so.
Paul, you and James, Kyrie, and Luka scored all the clutch points today. What was it like, you four, just going back and forth?
I mean, that's what this is about. You know, just trying to will and you know, put the team on your shoulders and make plays when it matters. I thought both sides did that. James was special down the stretch. He found something. Glad he found his rhythm in pick and roll and one-on-one situation. But you know, Kai as well. You know, Kai is lethal. You know, he's deadly. But you know, it's just what it came down to. Both teams trying to make plays to give, you know, each team a chance to win.
Paul, will you talk about Amir Coffey's contributions tonight to the squad and how that expressed itself?
Yeah. You know, Amir's defense, you know, he's got a tough assignment. It's not easy to guard Kai. You know, yeah, Kai went for 40, but I thought the intensity, the pressure, the length, you know, Kai is just a shot maker. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the shot makers, regardless of the defense you play. Their ability to just put the ball in the hole is what makes Kai special. But I thought Amir did a great job of guarding, staying down. And if he's going to make shots, he's got to make tough ones.
Paul, what do you think?
Talk about things that don't show up on the stat sheet, whether you guys were down one or up by 31 from you to the guys that didn't even play tonight. The team just never looked like they lost hope. Talk to me about the camaraderie and the brotherhood on this team.
Yeah, you know, I thought, you know, this game we had good conversations in the huddle. I'm sure you guys picked up multiple times where we all came together, whether it was free throws, timeouts, and we just, you know, try to be on the same level. It's us against 20,000 in the arena. So we were just trying to stay together, stay connected, and I thought that helped. You know, it was a lot of benefits from that.
From your perspective, what's the best approach for Game 5?
Just prepare it as if it's a whole new game. Prepare it as if it's Game 1. Not get too high about this win. Go home, try to take care of business. But just take it one game at a time.
Paul, can you talk to the team's veteran leadership today? Of course, you were down in the series. Kawhi was out, but you all were able to get the win today. Can you just talk about the veteran leadership?
It's kind of like the first question. You know, it's kind of like the first question.
Yes.
I mean, we like I said, we feel good with who we have. Yeah, Kawhi is our best player, but we have a ton of great players on this team. And so we rely on ourselves, our confidence, and our abilities. We relied on that, and that carried us tonight.
Paul, Candace Parker announced her retirement earlier today. Your thoughts about her career just in general?
Yeah, congrats to CP. Obviously a Hall of Famer, a champion, and so much more. I mean, she was one of the best players, you know, in her time. But yeah, historic career. She had a great run. Shout out CP, big fan of hers, friend of hers. But yeah, I'm happy. You know, it's always great when players can go out, you know, how they want to. And I think she should definitely be embraced for it.
Hey, the three in the corner at the end, like, what's that feel like in a moment like that?
When what?
Your three in the end, in the corner. Like, what does that feel like in a moment?
Feels great. You know, it feels great. Those are the plays you work on, or the moves you work on in those situations. You know, in the summertime, you know, when it's just you, your trainer, and in an empty gym. You know, those are kind of the situations you envision when you're going through training in the summers. And, you know, just to be in that moment and not be, you know, regardless of how the arena's going, the crowd, the pressure, it's kind of just feeling comfortable in those situations. And it's kind of how I felt. You know, I just felt comfortable. And if I missed it, I'd, you know, been good with it. I've been ready to take the next one. And so it's just trying to just stay confident in the work, honestly.
Thanks, Paul. Thank you.